flowers. The perfect meal for a hungry hive. The remote control for my Sniffer 3000. Too bad about the teething problems. Still, this might come in handy. Nothing like an inspirational poster to boost worker productivity. For some reason, my boys aren't terribly fond of this one. The magnetronic pollinator is the linchpin of the operation. My workers get their rations mechanically. No foraging in flower beds for them. My workers are very devoted to their queen. Yes, indeed. Place could use a good spring cleaning. Bon appetit. Oh! Not exactly a flood, is it? Flowers, Gromit. That's the weak link in our production chain. We need more flowers. I don't want any accidents on my shop floor. Now where can I find a whole lot of flowers in a hurry?
Beautiful morning, Mr. Wallace. I'm pleased to see you've emerged from your subterranean lair.
No flowers in here. I wonder what happened to his little cricket bat. Running a bit low on Wensleydale. Closed up shop for the day, have you? It's empty. I could have sworn there was a tea bag left. The auto flip frying pan. That was my birthday present for Gromit last year. Cold toast. Shame to let it go to waste. It's got squirrel tracks in it. That pesky rodent must have been at me toast again. He certainly is crackers for toast. It's a comfort to know we're well stocked with biscuits.
Panier's produce.
Hello, Mr. Pannier.
Wallace, how's that honey order coming along?
Oh, smashing, just smashing. It's a honey of an order, all right. What was the quantity again?
50 gallons.
50 gallons. 50 teaspoons would be easier.
You won't let me down, will you? I don't want my respected festival of crumpets turning into a mad crumpet rumpus.
Oh, no, Mr. Pannier. Certainly not. Goodbye.
Hello, Wallace. Pannier here again. Just checking on that honey order. Almost ready, I hope. This year's Festival of Crumpets could be the best yet if your honey's as sweet as you say. So sorry I had to ban you and your inventions from the actual premises.
Been doing a spot of gardening, have you, Miss Flick?
Working my green fingers to the bone. But the hard work appears to be paying off.
Indeed it does.
Blooms everywhere. I call it my purple paradise.
It certainly looks delicious. I mean, I imagine it would look delicious if you were an insect.
You mean if I were a bee?
Well, now you mention it,
You want to feed my flowers to your bees?
that is, if you don't mind,
How many would you like?
as many as you can spare.
Oh, you can have all you want, Mr. Wallace.
Oh, much obliged, Miss Flit.
Here, you can jolly well grow your own.
Righto. That flower hasn't bloomed yet.
I know it hasn't, the lazy thing. Oh, but the wait will be worth it.
Oh,
This flower will be the piece de resistance of my purple paradise. And the scent, absolutement heavenly. I'm simply mad about the purple pansy.
I suppose I should have planted the seeds first.
I suppose.
I suppose I should have planted the seeds first.
I suppose.
I see no reason for that. I would if it's so important. She's already had her breakfast, surely. An important message from Rex Armstrong, if it's... The living room door's stuck. Oh, right. It's a storage room now. silicon flowers. Can't feed those to my bees. They demand the organic variety. Me porridge gun could prove fatal if it fell into inexperienced hands. Oops. That was a grand fishing trip, Gromit, until that giant squid turned up. The well's run dry. Don't think they like this sort of thing. My workers... Don't think they like this sort of thing. I'd prefer not to. No. Ah, there's the hatch from me rocket ship. Remember that moon holiday, Gromit? The bees love my motivational posters. Awfully long drop. There's no point in that. No good. The Sniffer 3000 must be out of range. Oi, come back here, you thieving rascal. That's my tea bag.
I won't have you threatening that dear little creature. Not while he's in my garden.
That's a healthy looking, what do you call it?
Foxglove. If you want to grow them, you've got to know them. Such a fragrant bouquet.
I hadn't noticed those flowers before.
I shouldn't wonder. I'm you emerge. There's
Attract...
swarm.
Here you are, little fella. Try some toast.
Yes, do feed him. I'm sure the little mite's hungry. What are you looking for exactly?
I wonder, Miss Flit, if you would be so kind as to, hand me that tea bag.
Tea bag, Mr. Wallace? What tea bag?
The one on your, ooh.
Are you feeling quite well, Mr. Wallace?
An important message if it's... What am I supposed to do with these?
You plant them
Oh,
in the ground,
oh,
and they come up
oh,
in due time.
oh.
There now, with hard work and a little luck, you should have a nice bed of flowers in 2 or 3 months.
I can't wait 2 or 3 months. I've got a deadline. This evening.
Ugh, you poor simple man. Nothing grows that quickly.
I wonder. Rex Armstrong's Quick Grow Muscle Formula. Watch them sprout in seconds. If it works on people, perhaps I could adapt it to work on flowers. 3 miracle ingredients. Grow-team, Energize, Strongium. Well, I need a miracle, and fast. Shouldn't be too tricky to knock up a batch myself. Then we'll see who's got the grandest garden in West Wallaby Street. The hive will be humming in no time. Water's all right, but growth formula would be faster.
What are you on about?
Caught you! Can't take an old soldier by surprise.
Morning, Major Crumb.
It is, if you don't mind enemy invasions.
I beg your pardon.
Didn't you get my message? Received intelligence of a major air assault. Expect the sirens to sound any minute. Hope you know where your nearest air raid shelter is.
I do recall something about that, but Major Crumb, are you sure you're not mistaken?
I know, I've made predictions before, but I'm not crying wolf. This time, I've got proof.
A jar?
It's what's inside the jar that counts. Incontrovertible evidence that the enemy is on the move.
Does it? I can only see a snail.
Of course it's a snail. But what's she trying to tell us? That's the important thing.
What is she trying to tell us?
Look at her, man. She's retreated into her shell in the middle of the day. And that means only one thing. It means she knows trouble is about to strike from the heavens. Law of nature, Wallace. Learned it in France during the war. Never wrong yet. You're looking at my case, aren't you, Wallace?
Well, I suppose I was, Major.
Bet you'd like to know what's inside.
I am curious, yes.
Ha! This case is packed full of government-issue protein bars.
Protein.
Rations, Wallace. Emergency rations for... emergencies, obviously. Been stockpiling them since the war. Enough nutrition in them to feed a man under fire for a whole day.
And very tasty they look too.
Tasty? They're foul, but packed with high-strength protein.
I'd love to try one.
Out of the question, I'm afraid. You don't have clearance. And besides, protein bars are only issued in the event of civil emergencies. Orders are orders, Wallace.
Snails can predict imminent airborne disturbances. I never learned that in school.
Of course not. They never teach anything useful in schools. But when you hear the sirens, you know I'm right.
Ah, Mr. Wallace. Mr. Wallace, I've got something for you.
Much obliged.
Don't forget, Mr. Wallace, 50 gallons.
I'm looking forward to your Festival of Crumpets, Mr. Paneer.
I'm afraid you're barred from my store, Wallace.
Barred?
Due to the devastation caused yesterday by your invention. I'm ever so sorry, Chuck. Don't forget, Mr. Wallace, 50 gallons by sunset.
Pity it's closed. Oh, I could murder a sausage roll or two. Wonder if the landlord would be interested in subscribing to my honey service. No sense in looking for new orders when I haven't fulfilled the first.
Hey up, Wallace, love. How's business? So, Wallace, in the honey business now, I hear.
Oh, you've heard the buzz, have you?
Oh, indeed I have. It's all over town.
It'll never get off the ground. Stupid idea, if you ask me.
And nobody did.
Couldn't get honey out of a honey jar, that one.
Excuse my husband. He's a right misery gut sometimes. Ta-ra! Bye then.
Well, if it isn't Wallace. I had a notion he'd be nosing round the police station this morning.
My poor Sniffer 3000. I only just put the finishing touches on it yesterday, and it's already fallen afoul of the law. I noticed you received my petition for early release of the Sniffer 3000, Constable Dibbins.
Yes. And I notice it's attracted the signatures of just one man and his dog.
We're only appealing for natural justice.
But your blinking cheese detector thingamy, what do you call it, destroyed an entire grocery store.
Teething problems. It's still only a prototype.
A prototype? It's a villain, if you ask me. A diabolical device. You can see that in its face.
My machine isn't evil, Constable Dibbins. It's just got a short fuse and a few loose nuts.
We'll see. I'm going to formally interview this glorified tin can of yours, and if it can convince me that it's not a menace to society, then perhaps I'll release it into your custody. You there, prisoner. Kindly look at me when I'm talking to you. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Cheeky blighter. We've had our little chat.
And?
I'm afraid there's no talking to your Sniffer. Hardwired for criminality, I'd say.
Oh, there's Miss Sniffer 3000. That cheese detect system. Energized? Yes. I use my back. Can you see fit to grant my appeal, Constable Dibby?
Not on your Nelly. That heap of nuts and bolts is now but trouble. Couldn't negate it.
Could try a gentler approach?
I'll have another chat with him.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't promising nothing, mind. Time we had a little chat. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Blasted impertinence! No change, I'm afraid.
How long?
You there. I was right about this.
Is that you again, Wallace? Take cover, man! Take cover!